I'm back with another video, and this video is going to be about how I found out I got pregnant. Currently, I am 17 weeks, 4 months, and on my first appointment, which I just had, you're going to see, if you haven't seen my sonogram video, then go watch it, and, go ahead and like and subscribe. But yes, I am 4 months pregnant, and the baby is 6 ounces, basically 17 weeks. And this is the belly, my 4-month belly. And I ain't gonna lie, y'all, I am excited to be a new mom. I'm just excited to, experience motherhood. I honestly feel like, I wanted to be in a better place when I had a kid. But, everything happens for a reason, and I know over time I'm going to get there. So I've been working really hard, guys, applying for jobs and things, and I just been working hard trying to get my life together for my baby because I want the best future for my child, and I'm going to do whatever I can to, basically give my child the life that I didn't have. So this video is going to be about when I first found out I got pregnant and the symptoms that I had. So keep watching. So firstly, when my period is about to come, I have pregnancy symptoms already. I already get the tender breast. I already get the mid cramps, of course. What else do I get? Sometimes I even get nausea. Anything that you get when you the first few symptoms, the first few common symptoms, I already got that before my period started. So I couldn't even really tell that I was even pregnant. So this is how it went. So I am young, but niggas been trying to, excuse my language, men been trying to baby mama me for a minute. They've been trying to give me a baby for a long time, and it just wouldn't work. So for almost 3-4 years, I just thought I couldn't have a kid because it was not plenty of men. I'm not going to say I'm just out there like that, but it was just the different guys that I was dealing with over time. They would try to give me a baby, and it just wouldn't work out, and it would be multiple times. It was just one guy that I was with for a year, and we tried for a whole year, and it didn't work out. And they usually say, get tested for infertility after a year of trying to conceive. So I honestly thought maybe I can't have kids right now. So I got with my current boyfriend right now, and we were together for a year, and it just was not working. I'm just you know what? At the months of trying, I just got in the mindset of you know what? I don't even want to have kids right now. Maybe it's not the time. So I told him maybe we should just stop right now. Just stop ejaculating in me. Do the pull out method, because I don't got time to be waiting every month to see if a baby is coming, if I'm pregnant or not, and I'm not pregnant. I got tired of taking pregnancy tests and they were negative. I was taking pregnancy tests after, I said, because I get the pregnancy symptoms when my period's when it comes. So I'm taking pregnancy tests year after year after year, and it's all negative. And eventually, you just get tired of the disappointment. Sorry if I sound like I'm out of breath, because I don't know what it is, but maybe taking the air out of me. But yeah, I just got tired of trying, and it's nothing was working, and I just feel maybe I just can't get pregnant right now, and I really want to get treated for infertility. Even my ex-boyfriend, the one I was actually with for a year, and it wasn't working out. It was this advertisement that came on the TV, and it has something to do with infertility, and he was he's really rough around the edges. So for him to pause that commercial, because we were watching Power on HBO or something, and he paused the commercial, and I'm just I looked at him dang, you really want to care about me? You paused the video, even though he was real aggressive and rough around the edges, he really wanted to care about me, and I was really happy that he paused the video so he can get the information so we could see about my fertility. Regardless, it didn't work out. We ended up breaking up and things, and then maybe a year later, that's when I got my new boyfriend, and then that's when we started trying. I wasn't even trying, but men, they gonna try anyways without your consent. So that's what was going on. And then, I said, I just got tired of it. Let's just stop. For a minute, he stopped, then he kept going. So let's say, I had my last period in September, and I have really bad period cramps. The period cramps get so bad to where I even throw up sometimes on my period. And I know other girls go through the same thing. My period cramps be so bad to the point to where I literally throw up, and it's just bad. I be curled up in the bed all day, can't eat, can't even sleep. Even if I do go to sleep, it don't be for a long time. It just my period cramps are excruciating, and then I bleed heavy. So imagine you having a heavy period plus extreme cramps. It's just horrible. So I'm honestly glad I got a little break right now, because I have the worst period ever. Like, I could wear 2 pads, I could wear a tampon, I could be also could up in my bed excuse me, also could up in my bed, and regardless, I'm gonna bleed somehow through my pants on my bed shit. I'm gonna do it somehow. Like, so yeah, basically I went to Dollar Tree and I got me a pack of Tylenol pills, and then I just got me a big old pack of nighttime always pads. Some pads always did me well, even though I bleed through them sometimes, but them pads always kept me secure. So if you're a heavy bleeder, get you some always nighttime, or you can get the always underwear that some girls use. I heard they work really good, but I think that you might have to put a pad in it to be more secure. So yeah, I got my pills, I got my pads, and like I said, I just felt the normal symptoms. I was just like, you know, getting like the tender breast. It felt a little tender than usual. Like, when this is girl talk, so if you're a boy watching this, don't mind me. But like, whenever I have like whatever, I can always tell my period is on the way, because my nipples be on rock hard and they just stick out like this. So like, they just really pointy and they be really sore. Like, they be like some bullets just sticking out. Like, they just be really stiff and sore. But this time they kind of felt a little sore than usual. But like I said, since I'm used to this, I didn't really notice, but they were a little sore than usual. And so I noticed that, and I noticed that I was cramping and stuff. Like, usually I would track my periods. I would be like, okay, I have my period on this day, but sometimes it don't always be as accurate. So I just stopped kind of tracking my period. And I also just want to stop tracking for pregnancy in general, because I was just like, I'm over this shit. Fuck them kids. Let me focus on me right now. Let me get my shit together. Then I can focus on kids later. So I just was, you know, just thinking I'm just getting my regular period, since I'm cramping a little bit. I got the stiff nipples, you know, like I was saying. But this time I thought that like it was something up in my vagina or something. I'm thinking I got BV or something. So I went to this clinic, this like STD clinic not too far from my house, and I went to go get STD tested. Even though I am having sex with one man, it's just like I wanted to see if I had BV or UTI. I wanted to see what was going on, because I noticed things wasn't too fresh down there. And I went. And this clinic, these are the type, sorry, that's my mom that called, but this is the type of clinic this place is. Basically, they test for all type of STDs that are known in the fucking world. So as you go in, they're giving you a blood test. I just want to go in for a normal pee test. Just take my pee, test my pee, tell me what's going on. I know I don't got no STD. I've been fucking the same man, and y'all be like, nah, you never know, because is he getting tested too? Yes, he introduced me to that clinic, and he had his appointment like a week before mine, and he was good. So I knew I was okay. I just knew, like, you know, maybe I got BV or a yeast infection, you know, UTI, something. So I just wanted to see what was up with that. So I go, of course, they do the whole 9. They do the pee test. Then they do I don't even think they took a blood test. They probably did. But all I know is I had to take an HIV test. And the HIV test, they stick your finger with this little thing or whatever. And that thing hurt to me. I don't know about y'all, but I'm a little wimp when it comes to needles. Even though y'all see me with tattoos, it just for the tattoo. But anything else with a needle, I'll be a little nervous. So, yeah, I'm like, I had to go through the whole thing. And then she's asking me all these questions, and I think my boyfriend told me that they get paid for taking your blood. So every time you go in, they're going to want to take your blood. So they get paid for that. And I honestly feel like they get paid for prescribing you pills, because all they do is send you different type of pills to your house. You don't even need the shit. Once you go get tested, they ask you if you want PrEP pills. Like, do you want HIV pills? You can tell them no. But they'll try their best to convince you. I think you should get them just in case, because you never... I'm fucking one person. You know I'm fucking one person, bitch. I don't want no motherfucking HIV pills. So I guess I probably end up just saying yes, so she can shut the fuck up. But I'm just like, yeah. I probably just say y'all either say yeah or no. But either I think I probably say yeah, because the pills still got sent to my fucking house. So she sent them to my house, and I'm thinking the shit's for the BV, because she told me that even though that, you know, they haven't got a full test yet, a full result, we're going to send it to you anyways. So the pills get to my house, and I'm thinking that, all right, these are the BV pills. And this is a thing. I didn't get on their ass for that, but I didn't. I just, like, you know, got my name off their, off the little roster, whatever you want to call it, and I told them to take me off their shit, because I don't even live out there no more. This is when I lived in Florida. I live back in Texas now with my family. So stop calling me. They'll call you every day or every other day, every other week for you to come get tested For what? Like, they get paid for something because y'all just tested me. Why do I have to come in? Y'all know that me and this is my man that comes in. Y'all know me and him get tested every other month. Not every other month, but every other, 6 months or so. But y'all still be calling us in for this, and that. Why do we have to keep coming in? Y'all trying to get some money off us or something. I don't know what it is, but y'all make money for something. So he was the one that kept going, but me, I'm like, no, I'm not going. I'll go when I feel like it. So, yeah, like they would call you. So they was doing that. So I get the pills. I'm thinking it's the BV pills. I'm taking the pills. And I'm like, I don't know, like the pills are bigger than usual. So I'm not noticing that it's the HIV pills that I was taking. I'm taking the fucking PrEP pills. So all I know is I'm waking up in the middle of the night feeling sick and shit. I'm like, why am I feeling sick? Like, why I feel like I gotta throw up? Every morning, like in the middle of the night, I would throw up. One time it was so bad. Like, me and my boyfriend got to this big old fight. And I forgot to mention this part. There was a girl living in my house with me, her kids, and her baby daddy or whatever, which I should never did that, but I'm a nice person, but I learned from my mistakes. She was living with me or whatever, and she has 2 kids of her own. And when she see me throwing up and stuff, and I was telling her I wasn't feeling good, she was like, girl, you pregnant? I'm like, girl, I ain't fucking pregnant. Like, girl, I ain't got pregnant this whole time. I ain't fucking pregnant. Like, it ain't. I always heard that, you get pregnant when you least expect it. But I'm just like, girl, not right now. I ain't fucking pregnant. So I'm taking the pills or whatever. And one time it was like in the middle of the night. The girl had made like some potatoes and I forgot what else she added with the potatoes. I think probably chicken or something. But the shit was pretty good. So I ate after having a bad day because I just had a really big fight with my boyfriend. I was having a bad day. So when I actually decided to come out my room, because I stay in my room for the whole day when it would come out. So when I actually decided to come out my room, she's like, here, girl, I made you this plate. Nish, maybe you feel better. I'm like, thank you, girl. So I'm eating it or whatever. It was good to me. That was one of the days where in the middle of the night I threw it up. Girl, I had a nice big king size bed with a nice little diamond headboard, and the chest I had like 3 chests on each side, like 1 on each side, and there was one at the front. There was like a little chest that had the little diamonds on it. I couldn't even get up to make it to the restroom. By the time I got up, everything just came out, and all the throw just got on my little chest. That bed was ruined, and I was so upset about that because all that shit was expensive. So I had my little throw up on the chest, and she was up getting ready for work at that time. She had to go to work really early, and she was getting ready for work at that time. So I'm in there talking to her as I'm just in the restroom, like just trying to get myself back together. She's like, girl, I'm telling you, you're pregnant. Like, you throwing up every morning. Like, you're not feeling well and stuff like that. Like, your energy levels ain't right. And I'm getting pregnancy symptoms. I'm thinking I'm pregnant the whole time. I think it's you. So I'm like, girl, I am not pregnant. So then the next day, me and my friend on the phone, and my friends are fertile. Like, they put the fur in fertile. Like, they're fertile as fuck. So they having, my one friend, she's having this thing going on with this guy, and she's like, girl, I think I'm pregnant. Like, I don't know, girl. Like, I don't know. Like, she didn't think she was pregnant, but she was just like, these are symptoms that I get when I'm pregnant, but hell no, I ain't pregnant. I'm like, girl, you're fertile as hell, girl. You need to go see if you're pregnant. You need to go see. And I was just like, girl, just be careful. She like, nah, my period ain't till this day. I'm like, you know what? I ain't had a period since September. It's November now. Let me see when my period finna come, because I'm still cramping. I'm like, let me see when my period finna come. So I'm looking. It's November 3rd, and I was supposed to have my period by October 28th. I'm like, hold on. And it says that I should have been off my period by November 3rd. But I'm like, I ain't even started my period. So I'm like, hold on. Period late as fuck. Like, I'm supposed to be off my period at this point. Like, it ain't no, I'm 3-4 days late. No, I'm a whole week late. So I'm like, hold on now. This ain't never happened to me before. I hit an old girl that was staying with me because she worked at the Dollar Tree. I'm like, girl, I got some pregnancy tests up there because my period ain't came yet. Like, hold on, like, this ain't normal. Like, I'm late as hell. Like, let me see if something going on. Like, I'm not even thinking that I'm pregnant. Like, I'm not thinking that at all. And did I mention that the clinic told me to fucking take a pregnancy test and bring it back to the clinic? So before they would prescribe me all these pills, they didn't even see if I was pregnant yet. I could have been found out I was pregnant, but no, they were so fucking janky. They should have been taking a pregnancy test and bring it back up there when y'all supposed to give me the pregnancy test with that motherfucking pee sample that y'all took. Back to the story though. So she's like, hold on. I think we ran out of period. I'm not periods. I think we ran out of pregnancy tests, but I think there's some in the back. So she go check in the back, and luckily she found one. I come up there. I go up there looking a mess because in Florida I was kind of struggling a little bit and my hair kind of fell out because I had a really bad injury, which I'm going to talk about later on, and I had to take all these strong medications and my hair ended up falling out really, really bad. So I kind of was like looking a mess out there for a minute. Like, it disgusted me how I was looking out there. Like, I never want to go through that shit again, but you know, you live and you learn. So I ended up looking all crazy and shit, hair fucked up, but you know, I'm pretty confident in myself regardless, even though like I'm very self-conscious, but I'm confident enough to even go outside to even look like that, you feel me? So I went out there and I was going to get the pregnancy test. I'm like, all right. So I think by the time I get home, I don't know if I waited till she got home to take the test. I think I did, because by the time I got home, she was already at home or whatever. And I'm on the phone with my friend, I'm like, girl, hold on, I'm gonna take this pregnancy test because I think, you know, I think something ain't right. So I take it and I put it in the restroom. I walk out, I was on the phone talking to my friend. It's a little bit nervous because, like I said, I'm always getting these negative pregnancy tests and I'm kind of used to it. But it just like when you get that disappointment, it's just like, I don't even know why the fuck I bought this shit. I don't even know why I even fucking tried. So I go in the restroom and I look at the pregnancy test and I see them 2 lines. I said, like, I was shocked. Like, out of all these times of me taking all these pregnancy tests, I finally see these 2 lines. And I'm not like other girls, but I gotta take 4 or 5 pregnancy tests just to make sure that it's accurate. I knew that it was accurate because I've never got 2 lines ever. Like, after years of taking pregnancy tests, I've never got the 2 lines. So I knew. I'm like, bro, I'm pregnant. Like, this can't be real. So she's in the living room, her baby daddy. I'm living at the restroom. I'm looking at her like, bitch. Like, she really was in the kitchen, but I'm like, bitch. As I'm walking outside, I'm on my friend. Right when I go outside, I go, ah! Like, I started screaming because, honestly, like I said, I was not mentally ready for a child at the moment. I was like, fuck them kids. I'm struggling right now. Let me get my shit together real quick so I can, you know, actually be able to take care of a child right now. Like, I was just shocked. And like I said, I went through a really bad injury, which, like I said, I'm going to talk about another time. And like, I was stuck in the house all year. Couldn't work, couldn't do nothing. So I'm stuck struggling in this house, like feeling like I'm on house arrest. You're not really doing anything, really going anywhere. And when I'm finally able to even move around a little bit and get myself at the house, boom, baby. So I'm like, damn, like another year of me sitting out, but it's different. I'm actually grateful for this experience, but I'm just like, damn, another year of me sitting out. Like, I ain't got no money to be pregnant right now. I ain't got no stability. Like, I'm not financially stable at all right now. Like, this is like crazy. Like, for a minute, I'm like, bro, I don't know, I might get an abortion, I don't know what I want to do. And then the type of person that my child's father is, like, he's older than me, but he's not like mentally mature yet. So I'm just like, you know what, is he even ready for a child right now? Like, he's old enough, but he's mentally not. And you know, like, I don't want to deal with this. You know, I don't want to have to deal with, because we argue all the time. Like I said earlier in the video, like, I just got into a really bad argument with him. Like, we argue and fight like cats and dogs. You know, like, I don't want to bring my child into this. So it took me a really long time, because I really like, you know, being here in Texas. Like, I feel like I was trapped in these 4 walls as well, because I'm like, I was still young and I'm trying to figure things out, and there wasn't really much going my way. So once I got the opportunity to move to Florida, I did that and I lived a way better life. But once I got into my injury, things just went phew. So I was just like, man, I don't know, like, my whole life then turned around and I really don't know what to do right now. So I'm just like, if I really want to keep this baby, I need to go home. I need to be with my family and not stress, get myself together, and just be somewhere where I ain't gotta be in a house that's really not fit for baby. Not even, it doesn't have a space. It really wasn't fit for me to have a baby in. And the type of person that my child's father is, like, he liked to have company over 24/7. Like I said, that mental maturity. And I just didn't want to be around people 24/7 getting irritated about how they treated my house and how they're being disrespectful to my house when I'm pregnant, and even arguing with him. And honestly, I had to deal with that. I'm just like, bro, so I guess I need to go home and get my shit together, which that was a hard decision for me as well, because I love Florida. I was living in Miami, Florida, but my place that I stayed in was in Broward. I moved to Broward after a while, and that's where I had my place at. And I'm just like, you know, let me just go home and be with the people that actually give a fuck about me. All I got is his family, and his family is not that supportive at all. So I'm like, my family's supportive. Let me be around them. And it was a hard decision, but I did it. And even still, me and my child's father argue, even in 2 different states. So I'm just glad that I'm out here with them, so I don't have to stress, I don't have to argue. Like, you know, I'm just happier to be in a better place where I can get my peace of mind. So that's the decision that I made. And as I'm telling people, like, you know, I don't feel like I'm ready, I'm not financially stable, like, I want to give my kid the best life ever. But, like, you know, that's going to come. Just keep working hard, you know, don't stress, you know, just be peaceful, you know, you need to have a peaceful pregnancy no matter what. And just know that, you know, nothing happens for, you know, by chance. You know, it happened for a reason. So, you know, just take this blessing and, you know, carry along with it, because some people, like, they have miscarriages, or, you know, like, they just, things happen and they regret, like, you know, not even accepting the child while they're pregnant, or just, like, you know, not enjoying their pregnancy. And me, I want to enjoy my pregnancy, so I had to make some big decisions. So that's basically how I found out I was pregnant, and I'm very grateful. And to any mom that's just finding out that they're pregnant, and you're not really in a financially stable place that you want to be, just know it's okay, and you have time to work to where you need to be. Even after the child is born, you have time to get to where you need to be. And you know, like, there's people out here that will help you, even if you feel like you don't have enough support. There are the different women clinics, there's churches, there's people out here that's going to care for you to make sure that you and your kid is okay. Like, you just have to get up and try, you know. And don't stress, you know, read books, read magazines, you know, like, watch YouTube videos to build your confidence and to build your self-esteem up, because there's a lot of women going through the same thing that you're going through. And just know that you're not alone, and just know that, you know, that you're loved and your baby loves you no matter what. And this is the most sweetest, purest thing that the world could ever bless, that God could ever bless you with. And no matter what, you're gonna have your child, and your child is gonna love you unconditionally, that your child is never gonna leave you. And just know that, you know, there's peace, this peace that's gonna come out of this. And if you don't have any peace right now, you can get your peace by meditating, like I said, reading books, going to parks, lakes, just doing what you have to do to just keep a peace of mind, because, you know, it's gonna be okay in the end, and you're gonna enjoy this moment even after you had your kid. Like, just don't regret the things that you've done. Don't regret even getting pregnant, like, because once you lose your baby, if you do lose your baby, you know, you're gonna regret even losing your kid, you know, if you really want this to work out. So I just encourage moms to be happy. I just pray for safe deliveries and, you know, healthy babies. And I just pray that you guys just keep a peace of mind, and just know that you are loved, and I see you, I love you, and we are here to support each other. You know, even if we're not able to physically see and touch each other, we just know that we have each other. You know that we're all going through similar things, and you know that you're not alone. So that's basically how I found out I was pregnant. I did have some doubts, but I got way more confident, and I'm just trying to work to get to the point to where I'm able to take care of my kid, you know, the way that I want to, and just be financially stable. So to all you new moms, I love you, and I see you, and I support you. And just, you know, just subscribe to my channel, like this video, and just follow up with me so we can do this together. Love you.